Hi, my friends. Welcome to this episode of Healing Your Codependency. I'm Marshall Bircher, and I'm your guide in helping you get aligned with your real worth, your purpose, and satisfaction so that you can create a life that you enjoy. Today, we're going to continue our exploration of actually loving ourselves as we build up to the workshop that starts here on May 25th. So if you want to learn how to actually love yourself, master the tools and skills that make that happen, to make it easier and simpler for you to love yourself, join us in that workshop. The link is below in the description and at my website at healyourcodependency.com. Today, I want to explore two factors that we need to implement into our world for love to actually work, and as well as for any kind of affirmation, meditation, or mantra you might use to try to cultivate love in your life. So a lot of times, especially in my experience, I invested years in meditation, years in affirmation, years in practicing mantras, and trying to generate a feeling of love towards myself, a feeling of warmth and affection and kindness and interest towards myself. And it didn't work. It didn't work at all. I was trying to just force it in, trying to make it happen. And there was a lot of internal struggle. There was a lot of shame, a lot of resistance, a lot of doubt, a lot of pushback within me that said, no, that's not true. No, we can't love ourselves. No, we're not allowed to love ourselves. And if we do, we're going to get in trouble. We're going to be rejected. Who am I to love myself? Am I being narcissistic? Am I getting full of myself? All these kinds of messages were coming up frequently and constantly in my efforts to try to love myself. They were in direct resistance. They were pushing against these affirmations. They'd say, oh, I love myself. Oh, no, you don't. Why? Here's this reason why you can't love yourself. Here's that reason. Here's this thing. And it took me several years to actually understand what was going on in the background. And there's two things that are preventing these kinds of tools from working in your world, as well as you just actually loving yourself. And you will not get to a state of self-love without changing these two factors. So factor number one, authority. We have been groomed to give authority to external resources. That's other people, places, and things. These authorities are expressed in the form of conditions and rules. You have to do this to be lovable. You have to do that to be lovable. You have to be this to be lovable. And this is done in marketing. This is imposed on us in family systems and religion and culture. This is how we exploit each other. We're dangling that carrot of love, going, you can't love yourself unless you do this. You're not lovable if you don't do that. And internally, we have oriented our lovability and our self-love to external authorities. We're like, oh, I'll love myself when they give me permission. And this is where that authority component comes in. So in the workshop, we work to identify this authority. What are you giving authority over your lovability, over your self-worth? Who are you giving it to? Is it mom? Is it dad? Is it both of them? Is it a past trauma? Is it a past event? Is it a failure? Is it a future outcome? Is it a present circumstance? Where is this authority? What are we giving this authority to, basically? And once we've identified that, then the work is to bring that authority back to ourselves. And that means, I no longer view that as significant to my worth or imperative to my worth. I take the authority back to love myself. And there's a practice we do in the workshop that helps us unblend authority from other things and return it to ourselves. It's like, they no longer have authority. I have the authority. And then we allow ourselves to actually feel this difference. Because doing this mentally is going to produce anything for us. We have to feel it for it to become real and embodied for ourselves. It's like, I remove the significance I give that person. I remove the authority I give to them so that I can discover what it is for me. And that allows us to instantly become oriented towards ourselves. And that's the beauty of this practice. So when authority is returned to ourselves, it's removed from something outside of ourselves, we instantly become aligned with our innate lovability and our innate worth, our innate power, our own innate authority over our life. Now we are more embodied in being who we are. And that's really, if we're working on healing codependency, that is what we do. To heal codependency is we become ourselves fiercely and deeply and loyally to ourselves. We are going to embody and express ourselves as we are. So when it comes to authority, we need to claim our authority again. We need to take it from what we've given it to and begin to embody the authority that, hey, I have the right to love myself regardless of external factors, regardless of what mom thinks or dad thinks or some other authority thinks out there. And now we're autonomizing our love and our power from other people, places, and things. And that gives us access to the next step. We have to trust ourselves in this. We have to trust in our authority. We have to trust in our lovability. Trust allows us to access the authority in a more open and curious way. And we cultivate this trust through gentle practices using what I call what shifts questions. What shifts if I trust just 10% more in my authority to love myself? It's that kind of work that starts to somatically nurture our relationship with ourselves. We're not thinking it. We are embodying it. We are living it. We are in a state of experience in it. This is what makes it become real for us. Because we believe things that we feel. We are emotional beings with the ability to have a logical reason. But generally, the things that we believe, the things that we follow, the things that we express, things that we feel, not the things that we think. And this is why affirmations, mantras, meditations don't work unless we're open and available to feeling them, feeling the experience they create. And that requires us to reclaim our authority and then to begin to trust in that authority and in our inherent lovability so that we can access it, so that we can experience it and know it for ourselves. So in my work, it's never about a student being dependent on me or some external component for them to be lovable, to have worth, to have power, to be themselves. It is always, always, always directed back to you. You are the sovereign authority and power in your world. So you are the one managing these things. You're the one discovering these things. You're the one embodying them. They become real for you. That's key there. Any kind of system of healing that doesn't direct you back to yourself so that you can have your own real lived experiences so you know what for you is a failing system. Real effective systems point you back to you so you discover it for yourself. Thus, you are operating from or acting from that sovereign authority that you are in your world. So my friends, if you want affirmations to work, you want mantras to work, you want your meditations to work, you want any tools that you're using or any practices or courses you're taking or therapy that you're working with to love yourself, to grow your confidence, your power in your life, you need to reclaim the authority from the external things you've given it to, and you need to build trust in your own authority and in your inherent lovability. You can trust the experiences you're having, the changes you're having, as aligned and good. And sometimes we need that external reinforcement from a trusted source. And this is what I help cultivate in the Actually Love Yourself workshop and membership. We do this together so that we both see, oh, other people are going through this too. They're having that challenge and they're having this breakthrough. I can do that too. So we get this interdependent reassurance going on while building trust in our own authority, trust in our own experience and lovability together. So come join me and let's discover and experience love together. We can do that through the workshop first. That's May 25th. Link is below in the description and at my website at healyourcodependency.com. And then through the Actually Love Yourself membership that starts June 3rd. You can join us there for a practice we do twice a month on Mondays at 6 p.m. It takes about an hour. We do this together, we experience it together, and then you get to take this out into the world and master it. So, my friends, If you really want to deepen your love, you want to deepen your healing, you want to deepen your success, your freedom from that codependency, you want to deepen the root of loving yourself, reclaim your authority, and begin to trust in that authority. Let's go gently with this work. I appreciate you. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments, and I will see you guys in our next episode. Bye-bye. So thank you for watching this episode. Now, if you're looking for more tools, guidance, support in your healing and in your freedom, you can join my work by going to join.freetheself.com. You'll get access to tools, trainings, and opportunities to work with me that take you deeper in your healing, your freedom, and your satisfaction in your life. So click below and join today, and I'll see you there.